Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales, all right? I work with a company called Insecta Exterminating, and we do it right the first time. We're just going to have a simple conversation, so if you're a customer thinking that, hey, maybe there's some swarmers and you don't know the difference between an ant or a termite. It's kind of nice to know that there's some opportunities where you can get some questions answered. And if you're out there selling termite services, well, it's nice to know how to do it also and do it properly so we don't hurt our customers, because our customers, they are very important and we want to make sure we do it right. So what I've done is I've got a little portfolio here of some great pictures and some information that can teach you a little bit about what to look for if you are a consumer or if you're a person trying to sell pest control. And I work for a great company. It's called Insecta Exterminating. We're right here in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're looking for a great company to work for, if you're looking for a great company to do your services, we do pest control. We do it all. We make sure that we do it right the first time. One of our favorite things that we do is this thing called a WDO. A WDO is very important if you're trying to buy a home, and it's very important that sometimes you have what they call a pre-inspection to make sure that if you have wood rot or if you have decaying matter as far as your wood is concerned around your home, or if you have termites, or if you've had termite damage, you want to go ahead and have someone give you that information in advance, so that way you as a person, a consumer, when you go to sell your home, it's an easier transition. And it's also a great idea when you're buying your home that you get a WDO on it. That way you can make sure if there's any issues, you'll want to go ahead and have them addressed before you do your closing on your home. And remember, you want to also have all year round service where you've got somebody making sure that your most valuable and most expensive investment is going to be maintained and taken care of. Because I'm going to tell you something, guys, a home is like your castle, and if you get invaded by, it doesn't matter, any kind of pest, but if you get hit by termites, that could be even the drywood termites, it could be devastating, it could be expensive. So make sure that you talk with a reputable company like who? I work for, who do I work for? Insecta, right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Our telephone number is, the phone number is 904-662-8933, or you can call our office at 904-503-3588 and get a free estimate. We'll come out there, we'll measure your home and make sure that we get you taken care of and get you a bond. So when you sell that house, because you've got to remember, when you're selling a house, you've got to let everybody know about the things like leaky roofs, if you've got plumbing issues, if you've got anything that's wrong with your home, you have to be creative and you have to let people know. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. So let's go ahead and take a look at termites, and I also sell real estate too, guys. So I know a little bit about what's going on if you're trying to sell a house, and you got to make sure that it passes inspection. Because if it don't pass inspection, it can be very expensive. It could cost a tremendous amount of money. But if you're an investor, you kind of want to know what's going on. And if you're trying to sell your home, you don't want to wait till the last day and go, oh man, we got 10 days. We got to go ahead and get all this repairs done. If not, you're going to have to come off that price of that house. And sometimes people would rather put that money in their pocket. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that we have here. Again, I work for this wonderful company. It's called Insecta, right here in Jacksonville, Florida. And today we're going to talk about our favorite pest, which is a termite. Now, if you notice, a termite looks similar to an ant, but an ant has 3 sections, which is vitally important. And if you notice also, the wings are longer than the termite. And that's important because you can make a determining factor if it's what you think it is. It is an ant swarmer, and believe it or not, ants do swarm, guys. And the key to success is when you're looking at these things, get you a piece of tape so that way you can put the tape on the piece of the creature and collect that evidence, because you'll want to show your pest control technician, especially if you're wanting to make sure you've got some infestations, because some ants, they really do, like the carpenter ant, like moist wood, and they will go ahead and create havoc also in your home. But if you notice the termite, see how it's got that beautiful cigar type shape? That's important to notice, so that way you know the difference about what's going on, in your home. And see, here's some true evidence of some things that I've seen, and I've got the same picture. Okay, now this is very important that you take a look at this. Okay, guys, this is the devastation that a termite can do, and I'm going to tell you what, it can be costly, it can wreak havoc, and it can just cost you a tremendous amount of money. And you always remember, you have to tell the customer who's getting ready to buy your home if you've had any issues. You can't keep it a secret. It's very important. So let's go ahead and look through my little preview book here. Now again, this is a product that we use, and a lot of companies are now using this particular product. It looks just like this. This is a bait station. We number ours, and we put it in the ground strategically around the home. We do this thing called counting linear feet, and we go around your home. We put this in the ground. Now, this already has an active ingredient in it. It's a cellulose type material that's really good for the creatures, because they really like this particular blend the best. Some people use like wood, and some people also use paper that looks like a box in some of their systems. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, it's better to go ahead and have some material available for them to eat that's got poison, so that way they can go ahead and be decimated. You want them out of there. That's what you're doing, and that's what we do over here at Insecta. We make sure we get it taken care of the first time. Now this is again what you're going to look like, your bait system. Now we got a gentleman, his name is Dalton. He's one of my favorite guys. He works with us, and he does installation on all this stuff too. Now, if you'll notice in his hand, he's holding the system. He's holding the system here. And here, this is what we use to put them in the ground. Okay? And if you'll notice, they have a special locking mechanism so children and people can't get directly. They can't open them up, and they can't get inside of it. People can't steal your material. Now, they specify that these could last up to a year, but you want to make sure that you get out there and do your inspections regularly. Make sure that your customers, we give you a bond, so that way you're taken care of. We can take care of any, if something does happen, we can treat it for you and make sure that you're taken care of. But a little bit of caution is better than nothing at all. Now, they also have some special services called trench and treats. Now, here the other day, I was at a customer's house, and if you'll notice there in this particular picture, these were going up right beside the house. Now, this was a clearing of a house, but the problem is a lot of times we've got vegetation and stuff around our homes, and we don't get out there enough. And if that's the case, you could end up having this issue at your own personal home. Whoops, sorry about the noise, guys, but I'm trying to be creative here. And also, this is the old school technology. This is when they were using the bait stations, where they still do now, where they stick wood in it, and then they'll come back on a monthly basis or quarterly basis, and they'll check to see if there's anything eating it. But by then, it could be too late for your house. And so what we've done is we took that old technology, and now, remember I told you guys, we have the new technology, so they can go ahead and be eaten right away. Okay, let's take a look at some more information that I have. And also, here's some things called a trench and treat. You use your equipment, and then you dig a trench around it. Now, they also have the capability to drill, which is a really good idea if in particular areas where you have to do the drill. It's a lot of work that needs to be done in preparation, and you also have to do your measuring, put out the right amount of chemicals, because if you put too much, it could be bad. But see, what we try try to do is make sure we go by the label. You always follow the label when you're out there doing your pest control. That's just the most important thing that you have to do. And the key to success in this regard is you want to make sure that you've got the full amount, but you also want to make sure that it's taken care of. Now, this particular customer, unfortunately, they had this and they were getting ready to sell their home, so they did have to let people know that they had an issue. So remember, guys, you definitely want to have a pre-inspection before you sell your home, and you definitely want to make sure that you get a WDO if you're going to buy a home. Sorry for the poor quality. Now, this is rot. This is wood rot. This is very important also, guys, because see, a lot of times people don't think about it. If you go around your doors and your windows, you can see this actual material, because what happens under paint and after years and years, it gets kind of tore up and it gets kind of dry and it cracks and it peels. And then this is what you see. And an inspector will come behind, and if you are smart, you'll have a pre-inspection. We put a little sticker where things need to be repaired. And the key to success is to go ahead and have that preparation done before you try to sell it. Now, you could wing it. You could let the customer do it, and then you'll have their inspector go out there and they'll inspect, and they will find things, and then you'll have to come off that buck as far as how much money you're going to do. And you have 10 days legally here in Jacksonville to go ahead and say, hey, you need to go ahead and have this work done. And trying to find somebody at the drop of a hat with the way things are these days, it can be kind of difficult. And like I said, I walk my customers through a process. We talk about it, we have conversation, and then I just ask them what's the best thing that they would want to do. Now, these are some more termite pictures and stuff like that. And if you'll notice, this is a dry wood termite. You can look here and you can see the different types of frass. And we went into this particular one. This was infestated. Now, this particular unit, you're going to either have to dry heat it. That's what we do here at our company here. And I'm just going to say that in Sector, we've got the equipment to heat up the home, or if you have a vehicle, or if you have any type of container that you need heated up to kill pests, we can knock it out for you. We're already ready for that. We're already set for the future. Just some dry wood termites. Again, fumigation is another thing that can happen. It takes about 3 days to kill it. And this was all some stuff that I ran across when I was out there helping customers. And again, with my company, we do it all. We take care of basic pests and everything. But today, we just wanted to have a simple conversation about the different things that are out there that go bump in the night. I'm just saying. And also, we do bed bug treatments and heating of your home to such a high level that it's going to go ahead and make sure that we kill the bugs and we kill them dead. And today, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. Again, I work for a company called Insecta right here in Jacksonville. Our telephone number is 904-503-3588. And if you have any questions about WDOs, if you're going to buy a home or sell a home, or if you need somebody to help you with your pest control, your rodent issues, your lawn services, we can do it all. We're right here in Jacksonville. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit strange, but I talk about all kinds of products because I sell real estate. I sell a lot of stuff. So do me a favor, if you need me for real estate purposes, give me a call at 904-662-8933. And also, like I said, if you need me, call me at Insecta. We'll come out there to your home, give you a free estimate. Make sure you get the best customer service that you deserve, and we'll walk you through the process of getting that WDO done for you, and we'll make sure you go ahead and have the knowledge, because it's better to have knowledge, and especially if you're going to buy a home or if you're going to sell a home. So I hope you enjoy your day, and I hope this information was helpful. Again, we just had a great information about the insect called the mighty termite. And I'll tell you what, they can do some serious damage, guys. So let me know if I can help you, and give me a call. This is at Insecta at 904 503-3588. Just ask for your friend Gary Lee, and we'll make sure you get the best service in town. All right? All right. Insecta, we're going to kill some bugs. All right. I hate them bugs. They going to die.